now by Bayley. Bayley's going to be Intercontinental champ. And Valkyria barely realized she wasn't going to tap, so what does she do? Goes for the Rose Plant. Her finish, great move by Bayley, but Valkyria able to counter, and Lyra Valkyria wins an instant classic.
Here is your winner, and still the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
It was one after another. Felt like there was a little disarray, and Liv Morgan, Dom's girlfriend, was the one that made it.
Whoa! Penta, so much fun to watch. Tilt-the-world backbreaker to Mysterio. Sling blade by Penta.
Now the Penta train has begun.
Up to the top rope, Carlito now trying to protect Dominic. Didn't work out too well. Penta said, I'll take you both out.
Chucked.
Yeah, there you go, Xavier.
And now Xavier Woods with a steel chair in hand. You better be careful. You can't win the titles with a chair. Oh!
Punched in the mouth of Xavier Woods.
Meanwhile, on the other side, Ivar driving Kofi Kingston into the barricade. And
Uh-oh, they're yelling at each other. Believe you just called.
oh no! LWO is rolling.
Six-way intersection here.
I don't even know who's legal now.
I know the LWO are kicking ass.
And American Made need to regroup. Rey Mysterio's loving it. Uh-oh, look out. Everybody down. Now that's a real luchador.
That was spectacular. Not all of American Made loves that, obviously. Ivy Nile just shot us a nasty look for complimenting the LWO, who are in complete control.
Tag. So Dragon Lee is now legal for LWO, and this is like a tornado tag match at this point.
A lot of action. El Grande Americano.
And look at Creed.
Holy hell, the athleticism!
American Made to turn things around.
3 superplexes. They got flipped upside down there.
Oh, look at it. Xavier Woods down with a steel chair.
Can't win
The
it if you
official
get
Sean
DQ.
Bennett dealing with Eric. A tug of war now over the chair. Uh-oh.
But they can't get the belts.
That's right, Tony.
Their titles, Tony.
Here are your winners as a result of a disqualification, the New Day.
And you're right, though, Tony. The New Day can't win the titles because War Raiders are disqualified. Oh, my God! Holy... Kofi about decapitated Ivar. He went right for the injured neck. And now the double team by the New Day. Kofi went for the bad neck of Ivar, and now the New Day assaulting a 2-on-1 mugging of Eric.
Swung that thing like a torpedo bat.
We mentioned the neck issues earlier on. Both Ivar and Eric having serious neck surgery. Both thought their careers were over.
This is just absolutely, this is what they deserve.
Who? The War Raiders? Oh, and Eric driven face first out of the steps.
That's what you get for cheating. They cheated.
We
Now
are the
revenge
rightful
is New
champions, you know
Day's.
that? Not you!
The champs did get disqualified.
The beatdown's not over yet. The New Day sending Ivar into the barricade and into the timekeeper's area. reversal drop kick Rhea into Belair. The champion, I told you, Pat, she's pissed off. She's sick and tired of playing second fiddle to Belair and Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky demands respect.
And Io's the last one standing as she picks up her title and says, I'll see you two at WrestleMania.
And Io Sky can prove to the world that she does not have to be an afterthought. Oh, Grande that he put underneath his mask. Rey Mysterio may have seen it. Is that a piece of metal, Pat?
I don't know. It certainly looked like it could have been.
Mysterio caught him. Oh no! Headbutt to Rey. Knocks him to the floor. Rod, he's got something in his mask. The official has no idea.
He's got a loaded mask under there, Dragon Lee. Watch it.
Headbutt. Dragon Lee may be out cold. El Grande Americano now from the top rope in a flying headbutt with a loaded mask.
Here are your winners, the team of the Creed Brothers and El Grande Americano.
Look, Goose, I sat here and I watched you wipe my brother's blood all over your body. Now, his blood is on my hands too. I ain't never felt so hopeless, so helpless, disrespected, pissed off, mad, angry, damn near scared. You made the whole damn world stop. Violated my twin in front of me. Made my heart stop. You know what the crazy thing is, Zeus? In my darkest moment, my darkest time, right here in front of the world, man, a light bulb went off on me, Zeus. Ain't that something? You know what I realized? You want to know what I realized, Zeus? Hey, Gunther, look at me. I'm not afraid of you no more. No. Before WrestleMania, hug and kiss your family. Before WrestleMania, the night before, I'm gonna lay my head down and I'm gonna say a prayer. I'm gonna pray about you, more so for me. And I'm gonna ask the Lord to forgive me for the man who I'm about to become. Because at WrestleMania, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you for me. I'm gonna get you for Jimmy. I'm gonna get you for my whole damn family. And I will take the World Heavyweight Championship.
Penta celebrating the victory, and of course, I mean, why would we expect anything different? Carlito now attacking Penta from behind, and Penta now battling back. Dominic trying to hang on, and now Carlito with a backstabber. And the Judgment Day picking apart Penta.
Come on.
Well, this is their MO, Pat.
The dogs are barking in Minnesota.
The unpredictable badass, the Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker is here. Thanks for coming, Carlito. He was about driven to Duluth.
Just sawed Carlito in half.
Well, Dominic, stare into the eyes of Breaker. You're going to be in the ring with that man at WrestleMania. Spam! It's like a cannonball.
Shot out of a cannon. A super spear. An absolute dog. He's wrecking shop on Raw.
Spear to Penta. Breaker taking out everybody. On the road to WrestleMania.
Look at that dude. 260. Caught up. More explosive than everybody.
Well, except this man. We forgot about Balor. He's in the fatal four-way and he takes out Breaker. Finn Balor did not seem pleased that Dominic was added to the match. But he's got an opportunity to win the Intercontinental Championship.
Kneel, cabron. Kneel.
Uh-oh. Well, Seth's heard enough.
And CM Punk has seen enough.
And CM Punk's here. And Punk making a beeline for the ring. Remember, Heyman's in his corner. Heyman and Punk claim to be the best of friends, and now Punk and Rollins beat the hell out of one another. Chaos underway. Here at ringside. Punk now sending Rollins over the announce table. CM Punk now and Rollins attacking each other. This personal, emotional rivalry spilling over. Rollins trying to gain the upper hand, and now a takedown of Punk.
All-out brawl here on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, the history between these two, and now, of course, the situation is with Roman and Heyman involved, and it's just been taken up a notch to the next level. Punk trying to torture Rollins here.
Punk's got him set up for...
My God, Punk measuring Rollins was looking, it looked like he might have been looking for Rollins' stomp, and now Rollins with a stomp of his own! A stomp to Punk by Rollins!
CM Punk playing it through the mat with a boot.
Now, you owe me a favor.